Welcome to another episode of Sanford Says. This is Lisa Holder, Communications Officer for the City of Sanford. Today we have a very special guest, Pete Sands. Pete Sands is the General Manager of the Mayfair Country Club, a city-owned golf course.
Correct.
So how are you today, Pete?
I'm wonderful, Lisa. How you doing?
I'm doing great. So let's talk about the club history, the upcoming events. I know you do a lot out there, and the leagues that you have, and just the overall sport of golf, perception of golf, and anything else that you'd like to add. So, Pete, I know you've been with the golf course for about 1.5 years now, and you have done some good things over there. So, Pete, share with us some of the history of the Mayfair Country Club, which is, like I said, owned by the City of Sanford.
Correct, and a lot of people don't realize that. It is a city-owned course, and we are here for the citizens of the city. Also the surrounding area. But yeah, so the golf course built in 1922. It's one of the oldest clubs in the state of Florida. We hosted PGA Tour events back in the 50s. Players like Arnold Palmer, Gene Sarzan, basically all the old historic golfers. Arnold Palmer actually got his first check here, so I know we're recording this the week of Bay Hill, which is Arnold Palmer's tournament, but so Arnold Palmer actually got his first professional check at Mayfair Country Club, which it's open to the public, so the same course that they played, you guys can come play as well.
That is unbelievable, some of that history. Gee, and this is an area for golf, correct? Central Florida?
Correct. Central Florida is a hub for golf, absolutely. Us being just north of Orlando is golf capital of the world.
Right.
So we definitely see some traffic from Orlando and also up in Daytona Beach and pretty much anybody looking for year-round good weather. That's definitely a driving point for golf in Florida.
Driving, good kind of word.
Exactly.
Driving. So where is the country club located for those people who may not know?
Yes, so we are right on Country Club Drive. You'll see us right on 92. You'll see it basically if you see the big water towers right there. They actually just redid the water towers, which look phenomenal.
Yeah, they do.
They have amazing. The City of Sanford logo and then also our logo on it. You can't miss us. So just turn right there on Country Club or right there on your right. Easy access from both Sanford, Lake Mary. Really good access from I-4. So pretty much any direction you're coming from, you can run right into Mayfair.
Sure. And what are the hours of the golf course? And can people find more information about how to book?
Yes, absolutely. So we do suggest tee times. I won't say we won't turn away a walk-up play, but we are a busy golf course so we do recommend tee times. Our hours of operation are basically from sunrise to sunset as far as the golf goes. We do have a bar and restaurant on site that is open from the food's from 11 to 2 right now, and then the bar is open from 11 till about 7 or 8, depending on the traffic that's coming through there. But yes, if you're looking to book tee times, you could do it in multiple different areas. You can do it from our website, which is mayfairgolf.com, to also our Facebook page. We're on Instagram. Just look up Mayfair Country Club. We're very active with our social media, so you can pretty much book tee times all through there. You also can book tee times through the wholesale sites that people tend to like to do, the Golf Nows, Golf 18, Tee It Ups. We're on all those sites as well. So.
Yeah, and for those individuals who have not seen the golf course itself, it's beautiful with the oaks and just the
one thing
ambiance.
when I came on board October 2017, I did not have to sell the history of the golf course at all. I mean, once you step foot on property, you understand that it's a piece of property that is historical golf course, the way the old Donald Ross design, one of his first designs. So if you're familiar with any course design stuff, you'll definitely see, his little fingerprints that he puts on there.
Sure.
But if you once you step foot on grounds, you fall in love with it. I mean, we're starting a hashtag Our Home Course, and that's what we want to make it for everybody. So. We just want everybody to feel welcome when they come in. They usually do so.
Sure, and I believe golf is in a resurgence. It has, correct?
Yes, absolutely. And so one thing that we're trying to do, kind of going forward, is we're trying to make golf fun again. And there's been the stigma, the stereotype of golf being kind of hooty tooty, stuck up type stuff. Definitely not at Mayfair Country Club. So whether you're a beginner who's never picked up a club or someone that can go out there and shoot even par, you're more than welcome at Mayfair. We're going to make you feel welcome. We have fun activities that we do. I mean, we'll go over some events and things here in a little bit. But, we got basketball hoops out there, ping pong tables, dartboards, stuff that even if you're not a avid golfer, you're going to enjoy your time at Mayfair Country Club. So we definitely try to cater to all walks of, of the golfer, whether you're beginning or advanced golfer.
That's good to know. So can you share with us some information about the events and the leagues that you have?
Yes. So with the time changing here, on March 10th, so we will be bringing back our afternoon leagues. We were very successful with our leagues last year in the afternoon, basically when you get off of work. They all start at 5:30. Mondays we have a golf and darts league, so we're calling it chipping and cricket. So it's going to be 9 holes of golf, and then you'll come in and play some darts. And on Tuesdays we have a quota game or points game that is basically 9 holes as well. And then Thursday we have a 9-hole scramble at 5:30. So everyone's welcome to come play in it. There's no commitment. You can play one week and not play the other. But they're just fun afternoon leagues, great group of people. Most of them run right at $20 a person, so they're very affordable. That's including the golf, the prizes, pretty much everything. Mondays include a draft beer for everybody. So we'll have some fun appetizers and different things like that after the golf. But very excited about our afternoon leagues that are coming up, and then throughout the week we have pretty much leagues every day. If you're looking for a game, you can always find one at Mayfair. I mean, between the just our normal regular customers to actually we have Thursdays we have a 1:30, 3:30 scramble. Saturday we have a points quota in the morning. Sunday we have a points quota in the morning.
A points
quota is yes. So that is instead of you scoring by stroke, you score by points. So if you get a par, it's worth 2 points. Bogey's worth 1 point, birdie's worth 3 points. It varies on how each group does the points quota, but basically it's a point system rather than a scoring system, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, because we want to appeal to those listeners that may not watch golf or know about
yes,
golf.
Absolutely. No, for sure. But and it's not hard. I mean, usually the first couple times, if you're new to it, we have people that are doing the scoring for you. So after the first couple times, you get used to it and kind of get a understanding of it a little bit better.
All right. And I know you probably have your regulars, but you were wanting to appeal to folks that may have not been to the golf course.
Correct. If you have not been in, as old as the club is, we hear the stories about, I grew up on this golf course and all that. But if you haven't been in a while, the golf course is in phenomenal shape. We've done tremendous thing as our superintendent, Christina. He's been, just him and his crew have been working tirelessly to get the course back where it needs to be. We've done sod work. We've built some new tees out there. Greens. I mean, we have people that are our Saturdays are filled with mini tour guys, like mini professional tour players, just because our greens are that quality. I mean, it's the stuff that they play on the weekends and where they try to go win big money. I mean, they're playing on the same conditions at Mayfair as well. So, conditions we've. Between the tees, the greens, fairways, I mean, everything's in great shape right now. So if you haven't been out in a while, definitely come give us a shot for sure.
That's great. Is there anything that you'd like to add? Things that are coming up maybe after this?
Yes. In addition to the leagues, we also have events. March 15th, we have our next Glow Ball event, which has been very successful. Everybody's been having a great time with actually being so close to St. Patrick's Day. We're dubbing it Green Out Mayfair. So the night golf, the glow golf is going to be, everything's going to be green. So if you're driving by or if you happen to play in it, the whole golf course is going to be lit up in green.
Don't freak out.
Being so close to the airport. Whenever we do glow ball, it's always hopefully the planes aren't thinking that this is a runway. But if you haven't been to a glow ball event, it is it's not just golf. It's entertainment at its best. I mean, it's definitely. It makes golf kind of secondary, and whether you can hit a ball or not, I mean, it's such a good time for everybody. Absolutely, yes.
And so, what ages are we talking about?
We've had
families go.
Yes, absolutely. So everything we do is family friendly. I mean, it's not a like I said, we don't deter kids from playing. I mean, we actually, we have if you come out with your kid, 99% of the time we don't even charge the kid.
Right.
So
right.
it's just, we want to grow the game as we grow as well. So,
Okay.
And we understand that the person picking up the club at 8 years old is going to be our basically main customer 10, 20 years from now.
Right, right.
So we definitely want to get all the kids involved.
Okay.
But everything's family friendly. So we've had, in our global event, we've had, 8-year-olds to 80-year-olds play. So, I mean, it's that's the good thing about golf. You can pick it up early and still continue to play it late in life.
Right. Okay. So you have that coming up, the Glow.
So we have our Green Out Mayfair, which is
Green
March
Out.
15th. We tee off at 6 o'clock. We'll play 9 holes in the light and then 9 holes in the dark. So
Okay.
it is a great time. I mean, it's
Right.
if you, like I said, if you haven't done it before,
Come
it's
out
definitely
with the kids. And,
definitely
bring
something.
your neighbors.
Correct.
After work, it's a great time. And is this a monthly event?
So we do run Glow Ball once a month. So
Okay.
it varies on the day, but it's always on Friday night. So the next one, like I said, March 15th. I think the following one will be April 19th.
Okay.
If I have my dates correct.
Right.
So April 19th would be the next one. But last year on May the 4th we did like a Star Wars themed one. There's
Okay.
just so many different things we could do with it. But
Yeah.
if you haven't done it, it's definitely worthwhile to give it a shot.
So how much is a round of golf?
So it's going to vary depending
Okay.
on the time and day.
Okay.
But anyway, we don't have a round of golf over $40, so it's definitely economical. If you're looking for, really economical and you're really on a budget, then come out in the afternoon. I mean, you can get a round of golf for $15. So it's definitely something that, depending on where your budget is,
Sure.
it just depends on time and day.
Sure. And this is yet another amenity for the city of Sanford.
Correct.
Is the
Yes, and
opportunity
I mean
to
I
golf.
can't say it enough that this is a city golf course, and we're super lucky to have a city like Sanford to provide the service of a golf course, because it is a sport. Like I said before, you can play from you're 8 years old to 80 years old, and there's golf went through a stretch of time where I know my generation, I was kind of shunned away from the golf course. I mean, and that's it's a struggle right now because we found other things to do. So what we're trying to do at Mayfair is we're trying to get kind of that back where it's 50 years from now, the same people that are talking about they grew up at Mayfair 50 years ago will say it again. Their
Yeah.
grandchildren are going to say the same thing. So.
Sure. What about the management company?
So
Now-
yes, so we are part of Cypress Golf Management. They're based locally here in Orlando. Cypress runs roughly about 8 full contracts, and then they have a handful of different maintenance contracts where they do just the grounds of the clubs. But yes, so we are part of Cypress Golf Management that help facilitate the day-to-day operations.
Right, but the city overall oversees the.
Yes, the city.
course,
The city.
yeah.
Yes, they are. They own it. They fund it. It is a city-owned golf course
Right.
that we have a Sanford rate. So if you're a resident of Sanford, we have a lesson rate for you. That's going to save you a couple dollars just being a resident of Sanford, Florida.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, that's some great information. Anything else?
Yeah, well, like I said, if you don't follow us on Facebook, make sure just look at Mayfair Country Club. You'll see our logo with the nice nice tree with the 1922 underneath it, and then also Instagram. Just look up Mayfair Country Club as well. And then if you want to visit our website, it's mayfairgolf.com.
Great. Well, thanks, Pete.
Yeah,
for
absolutely. Well,
speaking
thank you,
with our
thank you for having
listeners.
us, and
Yeah.
I look forward to doing this again, maybe with you sometime.
Yeah,
And anytime
sure.
we have a big events coming up, we'll definitely get on here and
Yeah.
let everybody know what's going on.
Sure, that's wonderful. Well, there you have it. Pete Sands, General Manager, Mayfair Country Club. Thank you for being with us
Thank
today. And you can find this podcast on the city website. That's sanfordfl.gov. We're on SoundCloud, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Soon to be on iHeartRadio and iTunes. Thank you for listening today. See you next time.